Hi guys, it's Golden Oak Dogs. I'm going to show you how to make this miniature dollhouse for any Schleich or Breyer animals. So first you're going to want to get yourself a decent sized box or make a decent sized box, and my box is 14 by 12 by 19 inches. So I'm just going to cut off these tabs and repurpose them later on in the DIY. Removing the tabs also lets in a ton of light, and that helps if you're using this to take photos or anything else. So I'm just using one of the top tabs here to fill in the little slit so that way the wall will be nice and smooth. So you're just going to want to glue that in, and I'm using hot glue here. And sorry for some of the weird camera angles. Obviously for this you kind of need two hands, and I was a little bit short. So then I just cut out some strips of white paper and glued them onto the edges of the box. That way the raw edges would look a bit cleaner before I put on any scrapbook paper. After I had covered all of the raw edges using paper, I began to lay out the floor plan using some scrapbook paper and contact paper. For the walls and floor, I just used the contact paper. If you don't know what that is, it's just a roll of paper that has kind of like a plasticky sheen to it, and it comes with a sticky back that you can peel off, so that way you can stick it onto windows and walls and stuff like that, and you can find it in just about any dollar store. And then for the corner here, I just used some white paper and plastic window cover. And if you don't know what a window cover is, it's like a plastic backed frosted piece of plastic that sometimes has designs on it. And you can just stick it onto your windows, and then it still lets light come in without letting, people look into your windows. So I know not everybody has this, but I think you can find like a cheaper kind at the dollar store. We just had ours left over from a recent project that I did, so I decided it would be better to recycle it than go out and buy new stuff. I also decided to add in some trim using just some white paper to make the edges of the scrapbook paper look a little bit nicer. So I'm going to use some of the tabs to create a loft space in the top of my box, so that way I'll have more space to put things. So I'm using the side tab to create the back of the floor, and then another tab to create kind of an L shape, so that way I have room to put a little staircase area and to make it look more realistic. Then to add some architectural texture, I'm adding a little step on one half of the loft and making it a bit higher than the other side. So to do that, I'm just cutting some pieces and adding more layers to one side. I then covered the floor with the paper that I used for the bottom floor. Then you just need to glue your loft into place, and to make sure it's level, you can use the compass app on any iPhone to make sure it is level. So all you gotta do is open the app and swipe to the left or right, and then you give yourself a level. Then to make a floating staircase, I cut popsicle sticks into 10 2-inch pieces and then began to glue them in 1-inch increments up to the loft. So that way I got a staircase that looked very modern. And you're done. Thanks for watching. Please comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Golden Oak Dogs, and bye!